Stop wasting money on these 8 things. Hello, my name is Oliver, and today is episode 18 of recording 100 videos in a row for the beginning of 2026. Today we're going to be talking about 8 things that I don't spend money on because they're a waste. It's a waste of money. We don't need this sort of stuff, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you should stop buying to save money. Really? You can save money? Yeah. And then you can go and invest it. And then you can hopefully be a millionaire when you're older. You'll be amazed how much money people spend on stupid stuff. So today we're going to be doing the top 8 things. Starting with number 1, food delivery apps. Honestly, I get stressed over food delivery apps. The amount of money people spend on food delivery. For instance, if you ordered McDonald's, you'd be paying what? £4.99 delivery fee, and you're paying £8 for a burger. I honestly don't know because I don't use food delivery apps. I don't buy food takeaways. It is such a stupid amount of money. I am just bewildered with the amount that people spend because they've got tax, bagging fees, delivery fees. The food is always priced up more on the app because the app companies take 10 to 15% usually from the restaurant. So even though you could drive 10 minutes down the road, wait 10 minutes and get your food, you're going to click, order it on your phone, spend an extra £20 on nonsensical items you probably don't need. You're going to wait 50 minutes for it to turn up and your order's either cold or wrong anyway. Why are you wasting your money on that sort of stuff? Sorry. Number 2, cheap tech Amazon buys. Also, subscriptions are included in that, i.e. Amazon subscription. Why are we buying Amazon subscriptions? Stupid. I get you might use Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. It's £8.99 a month or whatever it is. It's a waste of money. But the tech bit of it, it's why? If you're going to buy something good. That's how I see it. Buy something that's going to last. That's why I spent a stupid amount of money on this laptop, because I wanted this to last. This video camera that I'm recording on, I have had longer than my son has been alive. I buy things because I plan for them to last a very long time, because I don't want to have to go buy other things. I use things as tools. If they break, that is my fault. But I'd rather spend more money on a laptop than a cheap laptop. I'd rather buy a decent computer mouse unless it's going to break. I don't want it to break. I want to buy a decent one. Sometimes you can get cheap tech, which is decent, like the Zelot's optical gaming mouse, which I used to have back in the day. I spent £6 on that, and I had that for many, many years, so that was a really good buy. But other useless bits of tat and things like that, we don't need, and to be honest with you, half of it just ends up in the drawers and you never touch it again. We're not having cheap tech and Amazon impulse buys. No, get rid of your Amazon Prime. It'll stop the impulse buying for one, so get rid of that. Number 3, financing cars. Stupid. I have relatives who finance cars. I hate it. I will argue to the bone about financing cars. And have I financed a car? No. Have I ever looked at financing a car? Absolutely. Everyone goes through that stage where they look at something because they're like, oh, I could get this. In fact, not long ago, I'm aware I was at the car garage and I was looking at something and I was going, this is really good, this is new, I can afford this on this monthly payment. And then I thought, do you know what? My car, cash was £800 plus the trade-in of a car that I hated. Why not just keep my car, because all I've done is change tyres and oil in a battery and it's still going. Why would I bother? Oh, I changed the wipers last year. Why would I bother getting rid of my Ford Focus when it's lasting? Yeah, I would like a bigger car. Yeah, I'd like a nicer car. Yeah, I'd probably want a pickup truck or a Mazda 6 combined with a pickup truck sort of thing. But to be honest with you, I'm not going to be spending my money on a new vehicle. If I want a new vehicle, first of all, I want to be a millionaire. Second of all, I'd rather buy something from the 90s, which works really well, and then put my own upgrades in where I know where everything is, because if it breaks, I trust myself to fix it. That's what I would do, and I'd probably spend £10,000 on a pickup truck, painting it, doing it up, making it cool, awesome, feel like a brand new vehicle, mapped everything, and I'd be spending how much on a car? I don't know. I knew this person 8 years ago who bought a Mini Cooper on finance, and their finance would have ended just about now. They were like, oh, it's only £300 a month. £300 a month. PCPs, HPs, I know all about them because I used to work as a sales executive at selling cars, brand new cars. I'm aware about it, and I personally wouldn't get a finance car. Waste of money. Right, the next point, which is number 4, multiple streaming subscriptions. I've already mentioned Amazon Prime for number 2, but we're talking about Netflix, Disney, Hulu. What's there? I'm sure there's more. I don't use them. Well, I use them, but I don't pay for them. Simple as. Why would I have multiple streaming subscriptions? How many times can you watch Disney Plus? I mean, I watch it every day because my son watches Malcolm in the Middle, but I don't need that and Amazon Prime and Netflix. No, all I need is other people's logins and then I use theirs. Okay, I'm a bit of a hypocrite on that, but honestly, how much money do you spend on them? What? Maybe you could be spending £20 on just those subscriptions alone. And that isn't even including everything. For instance, I pay for Photoshop. That's a subscription. I hate paying for Photoshop. I hate it. I wish I could just own something rather than paying for subscriptions. Spotify is another one. Yeah, I'm guilty to the Spotify subscription. Again, music for nighttime for my son. That's why I pay for it. Is it a stupid price? Absolutely, it's a stupid price. Do I like paying for it? No. Was I going to cancel it just yesterday? Yeah, I was. I was on the website. I was trying to work out if I can get a deal or get it cheaper or cancel it. And I'm probably going to cancel it very soon because it's just money that I'm wasting. Think about it. It's what, $11, $12.99 a month? How much is that going to add up? That's over £100 a year. Continuously. And then again, base the subscriptions on how often you use them. So for instance, Spotify does get used every single day in my household. So I guess paying for that is worth it. Photoshop, I don't use it every day, but I use it quite a lot. So again, I could probably get away with using that as a subscription. YouTube Premium, just get some ad blockers. I hate saying that because I'm monetized, but I just wouldn't use YouTube Premium. It's a waste of money. Unless I was getting it for free or I was using the free trial, I wouldn't pay for it. Right, next point, number 5, branded basics. Why? I'm probably wearing the worst t-shirt for this right now, but why wear branded clothing? Okay, this is a 10-year-old Tom Syndicate t-shirt. If you guys didn't know the design, this is from the YouTuber Syndicate Life of Tom that I got when I was about 16 years old, and I got it at Insomnia 54, I believe. This is my exception, I guess. I don't buy branded clothing. I get decent clothing. I get decent clothing. I get clothing that's going to last me. I'll buy a t-shirt. Okay, it might be a little bit more, but it will last me 10, 20 years. Will I wear it for 10, 20 years? I don't know, but I'd rather it last 10, 20 years than not. And then, why would I wear a logo? Why would I walk around to just cover that? I'm the worst example for this right now. But why would I walk around with Nike, Adidas, Supreme? I don't care. Do you know what? I had a conversation once with someone who is high up in the fashion industry, and I asked them about their clothing and the prices and everything, and they told me how much things were made for, and I was just like, this is absolutely crazy in the prices. But more importantly, they told me that they know who's got money and who doesn't. They told me poor people buy branded clothing. If you go to somewhere like Selfridges and you see people looking around the clothing, if they're wearing branded clothing, 9 times out of 10, they're in poverty. And people, this is from someone high up in the industry, they told me that people who buy branded clothing are usually buying it with their benefits. People buy it because they believe it'll make them feel good, hence why they do it. If you look at billionaires and millionaires, do they wear branded clothing? Unless it's their own clothing, or they've owned it a very, very long time. No. Mark Zuckerberg, same t-shirt for the last 20 years. Why? There's something to it, right? Because people don't waste money on branded clothing. It's not how you get rich, but it is something that is true. At the end of the day, it all comes from the same factory. It doesn't matter if your t-shirt's £3 or a Nike t-shirt is probably made in the same factory, just with a different logo. Number 6, alcohol on nights you won't remember. Alcohol on nights you won't remember. Why would you waste alcohol on nights that you won't remember? Going clubbing. Why would you do it? I had a conversation with a friend not long ago, and I said to him, Why would we just continually go out and drink or whatever? I don't see them that often, but when I go see my friends, you know, it's usually we're going out clubbing or something because we need to meet up. I said I would rather spend the night in a bar or a pub and just have maybe 1 or 2 drinks maximum and just play Dungeons and Dragons. Drinking to forget, there's probably something else that's going on, and I hope if you are one of those people, you're going to get help with that. But just drinking till you can't remember every night or a few times a week, which a lot of people do, why? You spend so much money. I went out a few months ago with a friend. I spent, including the hotel cost, £40. £40 including the hotel cost. He didn't have a hotel, he spent £180. 180. It's just so marked up. It's so marked up. You don't need to do that. I've got a bottle of £4 gin over there. I haven't even opened it, but I've got a bottle of £4 gin. It's wasting money on nights you won't remember. It's stupid. It's absolutely crazy. Number 7 on the list is phone contracts. Not the SIM card. We understand what the world is like. You usually have to pay for your SIM card. I'm not telling you to go pay as you go. I pay £10 a month for my SIM card and I get unlimited everything. My phone, I own outright. My laptop, I own outright. Why would I stupidly pay so much money? Again, I'm going to use a specific friend as a reference, not naming names because he does watch these videos. Not that friend, a different friend. They spend, I think it's like £80 on their phone because they got the latest iPhone or the one before or something. I don't know. I don't use iPhones, but they've got an iPhone and it's like £80, not including the SIM card, and they pay like £30 a month for their SIM card as well. It's like £110 a month. Why? First of all, you don't need the latest phone. Wait a couple of years and then you can get that phone. Second of all, why? Why would you spend so much money? Think about that. That's what, £960 a year on a phone. Oh, do me a favour. I just cannot deal with people who do that. I'm sorry, it's a waste of money. Stop paying for the convenience with things like that. Just go get a worse phone or keep your phone or whatever. You don't need to be spending £80 a month because it's a phone. It's not worth it. It's not. And number 8, trying to look like you're doing well. A lot of people do this on social media. They will put themselves into debts for nice cars, nice holidays, eating out, things like that. They want to promote that they are doing better than they are because they want to take these photos and show they're doing great, or they want to act lavish to their friends. Why? Like, really, why? Right, I know people who spend a lot of money on eating out. I know people who spend so many hours taking photos of their food or them going out with a drink, or, you know, just showing they're having this amazing life and this lavish lifestyle and they're going on this and that holiday. I'm also aware that I've got more money than them. It's mind-blowing. People are literally putting themselves into debts for holidays. Don't do it. Just stop. Seriously. I don't want you buying rounds or eating out or upgrading stuff just to keep up appearances. What's the saying? Keeping up with the Joneses. Just don't do it, guys, please. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you don't agree with the list, I would love to know. If you hated this video, smash the like button 3 times. And if you did like the video, click it. Love you guys. Please make sure to comment down below your thoughts on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that bell notification if you haven't already. Share the video because I don't care. I just want you to save money. You could literally save probably £1,000 a month if you add all this up. Literally £1,000 a month. You could. Depends how many times you go out drinking, how much your car is. You could genuinely save £1,000 a month. Cool. Right. Adios and goodbye.